Welcome to the channel. In this video, we're diving into the world of hidden treasures as we explore the four most expensive and ultra-rare U.S. coins, including the Susan B. Anthony Silver Dollar, the Sacagawea Gold Dollar, and the Jefferson Nickel with a rare P-mint mark. Even in dirty or worn condition, these seemingly ordinary coins could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars today. So before you spend that old coin, stick around, because you might just be holding a fortune in your hands. First up, the 1994, the United States 5-cent coin, commonly called the Jefferson Nickel, carries a quiet history that most ordinary people never pay attention to. Yet collectors know that even modern coins can hide unexpected potential. Struck at the Denver Mint, the D mint mark on the right side beneath the famous portrait of Thomas Jefferson represents millions of coins released into circulation, but only a very small portion survive in unusual, eye-catching condition that collectors chase today. A nickel from this year in typical dirty, worn, everyday condition might look like nothing more than pocket change, yet stories tied to America's mint craftsmanship during a decade when coinage quality was shifting. Dies were aging fast, and plating and strike pressure often created odd variations that today's hobbyists examine with a magnifying glass. Across the trading world, the 1994 D nickel is not considered a rare treasure by default, but it becomes extremely interesting when it carries unique character and expected toning, mint state sharpness, die breaks, planchet marks, or those small visual quirks that push collectors into bidding competitions. This is where the excitement begins, because even though this coin is normally very common, the right combination, condition, and error style can transform it into a sought-after piece. A coin that looks dirty or rough may still hide a dramatic minting flaw that elevates its desirability far beyond face value. Collectors search for off-center strikes, double-dyed details, dyed chips around the letters, or unusual metal texture that screams mint-made accident, and coins with such features often rise sharply in the trading market. In the world of coin history, the 1994 D nickel represents the final decade before the United States Mint started redesigning the Jefferson series in the early 2000s. These late 20th century nickels hold a transitional charm, produced at a time before digital engraving dominated the minting process. Every die still carried a touch of human adjustment, and the mint was focused on mass production rather than perfection, which allowed small errors to slip through. Today, these small imperfections are what collectors enjoy discovering. A normal nickel might be worth 5 cents, but a sharply preserved mint state survivor, a coin pulled early from circulation, or a piece with a dramatic striking anomaly can attract strong interest from those who specialize in modern-era varieties. Many people see claims that modern coins, especially nickels from the 1990s, can automatically make you a millionaire overnight, but the real value depends on condition and rarity. While no genuinely verified 1994 D nickel has ever sold for millions, there are examples of high-grade coins and dramatic errors bringing surprising prices at auctions because collectors compete heavily for visually impressive pieces. The power of the coin hobby is not in magical overnight fortune, but in knowledge knowing how to examine, grade, and identify characteristics that others overlook. This transforms an ordinary-looking nickel into something far more desirable. If your 1994 D 5-cent coin has a gold-like sticker, unusual tone, or a dirty, aged appearance, none of those features alone create value, but they might signal that the coin was kept in a way that preserved certain mint marks or allowed natural toning to develop. True value comes from mint errors, sharp detail, and excellent preservation. That is why collectors always inspect the steps on Monticello on the reverse. Side full steps can dramatically increase desirability, because they show the coin was struck with high precision. A clean strike on both sides, even if the coin appears worn or dirty on the surface, can still be valuable once professionally graded or restored. The trading world of coins is driven by rarity and condition, not rumors. Yet a coin like this can still be a thrilling discovery, because it connects you to the story of American currency during a period of rapid change. The 1994 D nickel stands as a reminder that valuable finds are not limited to ancient or old silver pieces. Modern coins can surprise the market when they carry a story, a flaw, or a level of preservation that collectors rarely see. If you believe your coin looks unusual, the best step is to examine it under bright light. Check for off-center details, doubled lettering, cracks in the die imprint, or sharp Monticello steps. These are the features that convert ordinary change into collector-worthy material. Even though this coin will not make anyone a billionaire overnight, it can still deliver exciting returns in the right condition, especially for those who know what to look for. The true power of the 1994. Dean Nickel lies not in fantasy prices, but in the real opportunities hidden within small mint variations that reward patient, informed collectors.